My uniform sorrow. For over 21 years in this uniform I have served, dedicated and passionate, a difference I wanted observed. To protect, to save lives and be the change I wanted to see. But the process is hard as some do not believe me. Instead of my passion and commitment being seen, some only see a uniform that has been criminal and unclean. How can I change the view that is so inbuilt and defined with a community that hates me because my uniform has been blind? Blind to the past filled with trauma, hatred and pain. Can I ever change a perception that leaves such a stain? How can I build trust and confidence and inspire when this uniform has damaged, destroyed and conspired? I look to the past and try my best to understand, listening to feelings, emotions and experience on one hand. On the other hand, I look forward to what I can do today and tomorrow, because I will never give up building your trust despite my uniform sorrow.
Shanti Niketan, the peace. What would be the color of the peace? What is the nature of the great peace that is felt in the mixture of all color? Is it possible to grasp the peace or feel it? There was a proverb in childhood that knocked on my ear through the air and said, "Where is peace in the world? Where is peace?" Daily work, living life, everything we wish to do in peace, isn't it? What does the mind say? I am sure peace is laughing. I live in the world with happiness and peace. Thank you.
This is a letter to dear self. Dear self, we came from London to Bedfordshire 24 years ago. We settled here in Luton, and it's been a journey, as we both know. We've had fun, good times, tough times, and it's been a bit of a mixed bag. But though we still love London, we're not going back. After a few months, we sat down and asked ourselves, should we have come here or should we have gone somewhere else? And then we smiled, and as we looked in the mirror, we knew we'd be okay. And we knew that because we've got each other. People who come here for a minute don't get to know about the real Luton. But they say bad things about our town. It's not fair. Their words are brutal. They don't see the beauty that's here, the green and pleasant spaces. People from different places with different languages and from all different races. There's a fierceness and a resilience that you can feel. It runs through the people, the fields, and the streets. There's an undercurrent of loyalty that whispers to outsiders. Don't come here if all you want to do is to diss us. We live here, and we know that it's not perfect. Looking around, sometimes we wonder if it's all worth it. But then we remember we are where we chose to be. So we look around again and see the raw, natural beauty. So, dear self, We may not be Luton, born and bred, but I reckon we've been around long enough to get a true feel of this place with all of its ups and its downs. And we still call it our home, yes, right here in London town.
Luton is a jewel in Bedfordshire's crown, so we get fed up when outsiders put us down. Give us more credit, we do get along. It's just we're out of tune, like a different song. A country welcome in an urban setting. The Commonwealth is home, and we don't all need vetting. I love being a Lutonian, just like cooked food. Although when I go shopping, some folks can be rude. New cultures are formed by a melting pot. We are progressing and thriving, not left here to rot.
Constellation. In darkness she stood. Wild whispers in the wind whipped up leaves, and her along with them. The world was cloaked in autumn, and so she kicked up a kaleidoscope as she wended her way, away. Gradually, and then all at once, a flicker, an ember of what she was to be. Her pilgrim's feet traced the worn and weathered pathway, beckoned by the echoing call of those who'd gone before. The ember, once nurtured, became a singular point of brilliance, and she smiled, for she knew she had journeyed through the darkness to take her place in the constellation.
I look for myself in the restless flow of life. I have seen myself in the change of a stream. All the looking, all the looting is the results of constant karma. Resonated again, living in the true era with pure love, and it is forever. Always ready to serve the real and supernatural world, living in a pure consciousness of my whole existence. Happy work of my generation in the new world from good thoughts, forever grateful. The subtle atmosphere is constantly watching over us with affection. Thank you.
The vibe that creates spiritual bond is called friend. It's now friendship. Oh really, is it a ship where all of us travelling full of love, joy and responsibility? Friendship is like a treehouse. It needs watering, nurturing and caring. And see, one day it grows with full of sweet fruits. In our 21st generation, spending time playing PC, Fortnite games, making friends with unknown strangers. Sometimes it's unsafe, creates wrong direction. Be aware, make our consciousness high. Listen and share with our loved ones. Then we can always discover positivity. Friendship with my family, seen unseen, with my mother nature, with my supreme. Where the heart meets the soul, soul meets the universe. Where the heart meets the soul, soul meets the universe. Thank you for listening.
Luton, Bedfordshire. Bedfordshire's the place to be. There's lots to do, there's lots to see. For adults and for young ones too, a range of things for you to do. The mall is there with lots of shops for you to shop until you drop. Wardour Museum has lots to see, no money needed cause it's free. Warden Hill's a lovely place to take a stroll at your own pace. The Galaxy has lots to do, an arcade and a cinema too. There's bowling and there's games to play, a lot to entertain your day. Stockwood Park has a museum and things to do to keep you keen. A lovely park for kids to play to help you pass the time away. Restaurants to sit and eat or takeaways whilst on your feet. Luton Football Club is here. The price is reasonably fair. There's pubs and bars with music too, if that's what you would like to do. Some things are free, some things you'll pay, so make sure that you plan your day. There's lots to do, just search it out to find out what there is about. I've lived in Luton many years and never ever had no fears. It's not as bad as some would say, so come and check it out today.